Hi everyone, it's Sok Ching here, and in today's video we're gonna look into what frozen shoulder is and what kind of exercises you can do to help improve your condition. Frozen shoulder is also known as adhesive capsulitis, and this refers to adhesions being built up in your shoulder capsules due to inflammatory changes. In simple words, it means that there are thick scar tissues that are formed inside your shoulder capsules, and this makes the shoulder very stiff and very tight. When this happens, it causes pain as well as limitation in your shoulder movements. And if you do have a frozen shoulder, you do find certain movements getting very limited, especially in flexion and abduction, where you can't lift your arm up fully, as well as difficulty in doing rotation movements, both in going outwards as well as coming inwards. So today we're going to be doing a set of exercises to help improve your range of movement, as well as to reduce the stiffness in your shoulder. We will be using a stick. So you can use either a stick or find something similar. Or if you can't find a stick, go ahead and get a towel, a long one. And we will also be using a dumbbell. Either use a dumbbell like me or get something to replace any kind of weight that you can fit in your hand. We will also be using a chair here. If you can't find anything close to you, whether it be a sofa, a table, or anything that you can just lean on later on. So I'm gonna put this all aside first. Okay, so first up we'll be using the stick first, but if you're in your early stage of frozen shoulder, you might find that your shoulder is still very painful and very sensitive. Always remember to do the exercises within your tolerable range and make sure you have enough rest after and also before the exercises. However, if you already have this frozen shoulder for more than 6 months, then it is good for you to keep your shoulders active. So the more you move, the better it is for your mobility. So in the first exercise, as well as each of the exercises today, I want you to do the exercise in front of a big mirror, or even better if you can get yourself recorded in the video so that you can see the improvements in your range before and after the exercises. Alright, first exercise here I'm going to show you. What you have to do is stand about hip width apart with your feet and have your hands in front of you holding onto the stick. We are all going to focus on getting the affected side, meaning the side you have your frozen shoulder. So I'm going to assume that my right side is the affected one. So both hands onto the stick. Have a look first. So your hands shouldn't be too wide apart. Just keep them shoulder width apart. So from here, you want to stand in neutral spine. Try not to round in a slouch position. Stand up tall, keep your spine in neutral. And from here, start to lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Go to your end reach as much as you can, and then come down. So if you do have frozen shoulder and if you find that this movement is difficult for you, this is how it might look like. So let's say my right side is the painful one. So you might be able to only reach this much, but with your opposite side, because you can't go fully, so I want you to think of it as an assistance. So use that to help lift as much as you can, maybe at this much, and then come down. So we're going to do 10 times here. Slowly notice that your movement will get a little bit smoother each time. And also, if you're doing it in front of the mirror, you will notice that your movement will get more and more each time you go. Okay, 8 more here, keep going. 7. 6. 5. Should start to feel your shoulder getting a little bit looser now. 4. Remember, just go within your own range. Try not to force it too much if it gets very painful and irritated. 3, 2, and always go at your own pace. If you feel like I'm going too fast, go ahead and go at your own pace. And 1. Alright, have a quick rest. Second movement here, we're going to open sideways. So I'm going to move slightly to the side. So with your affected side, which is my right arm here, with the right palm, I'm going to place it to the edge of the stick. And the other opposite hand will go to the edge as well, but not to the end, just about where you can reach. So from here, with your left arm, with your left hand, start to push the right palm out, reach up as high as you can, all the way up. So of course, because I don't have any pain and any limitation, that's where I can go all the way up. But remember, go at your own pace, go at your own range. Alright, 8 more here, continue. Six, 5, 4, 3. Alright, keep going here, you're almost done. Going 2, and one last one here. All the way to the end and come back down. Alright, the third motion here, we're going to do our external rotation. So this motion here, okay, but with the stick is to assist the motion as well. So with your right side, the affected side, going to the edge again, grip it with your palm facing up. Elbow will be stuck to the side of your body. From here, using the opposite hand and arm to assist, push to the side, rotate outwards, and slowly come back in. Alright, continue here. You want to make sure your elbow is not coming out of the way. It's always stuck to the side so that you can really focus on getting the rotation through your shoulder joint. Okay. This might be very painful or very stiff for some of you. Okay, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. One more here that we're going to do is your internal rotation. So instead of going outwards, we're going to go inwards. So some of you might find it very difficult to actually reach through your back to actually scratch or put on your shirt or anything like that. So this will be very useful for you. Work your way gradually. Don't force yourself too much in the beginning. So this hand with your affected side will go turn inwards, reach to your buttock like this, palm facing outwards. So with the other side, you're going to reach the stick backwards and reach with the affected side down. So from here, because your opposite arm is fully free to move, you can actually rotate it upwards like this. I'm going to show you through backwards to see how it is. So it will look like this. With this hand here, you can bring it slightly closer to your affected side and then start to bring it up and down. Bend at the elbow and extend through the elbow. Alright, continue here. I'll just continue it through sideways. Going another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So this time we have one more exercise here. You can put the stick aside. We're going to use the chair or the table or your sofa as well as the dumbbell. I'll show you first what to do. So with the dumbbell in hand, you're going to hold it there. But if you find that it's very irritating your shoulder, put the dumbbell away. So if you're doing on the right side, you can step the left foot forward and keep the right leg back. And from here, you want to lean forward and rest your opposite forearm on the edge of the chair. From here, bend through both of your legs, and with your arm here, with the affected side, you want to keep it heavy. So let the dumbbell pull you down and let the gravity pull you downwards so that you feel a slight distraction through your shoulder joint here. So starting to open the space in the capsule, and we're going to draw circles here. So this is your pendulum exercise, and you want to allow your body movement to kind of give that direction through the motion. So let the motion flow naturally. You don't have to swing it too much. Okay, so set yourself up, and from here we're gonna go draw a circle in clockwise direction for 10 times. Here we go. Right down. Let it hang heavy. Make sure you let it hang heavy. Don't hold it in. Alright, going 1, 2, 3, 4. You can swing your body with you. The bigger the movement, the better it is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, once you're done, come up. Put the dumbbell aside. Alright. So that's the 5 exercises that you can do if you have a frozen shoulder. So once you're done with the exercises, check and see if your range has improved. It should loosen up your shoulder a little bit with all these kind of movements. So if you're getting improvements, that's really good. Keep going with the exercises, and you want to make sure you do at least 10 per day. If you have more times, you can go up to 30 a day. Make sure you have enough rest in between. If you feel any pain or discomfort at all, always stop and rest. Alright, so that's the end of the exercise for today. If you have any questions, do let us know, and thank you for watching.